Okay, so I'm doing a pick a card reading for April. So this is going to be just your baseline sort of reading on what's going on with you guys in April. So I've got the decks on display at top and then the cards down there. I picked the Supernatural deck because they announced that it's going to end after season 15, so I thought in honour of that I will use the Supernatural pop finals this month. So I have to move this, but we've got group 1 Sam, group 2 is Cass, group 3 is Dean, and group 4, mix that up, that's Charlie. So don't pick by character, just whatever pile of cards just calls out to you, just go for it that way. But yeah, and on to the readings. Okay, so this is group 1, so this is Sam, right up there. I've had to do it this way because I'm just filming on my phone, so I don't have money for fancy equipment. I'm just going to pan through the cards. So I'm just doing a base of 2 cards per deck, except for the oracle cards. It's just 1 there. So here we go. You're starting out the month. You've got a new beginning, straight off the top with the Ace of Swords, which comes from a choice. So at the beginning of April, you're going to be given like a decision to make, which is basically going to flip everything around. And yeah, not saying you're starting everything from scratch, but you're starting something new from scratch. And being that it is an air sign, yes, it's gonna feel like it's coming on pretty fast. But yeah, so you've got new decisions coming up, which is just whether you want to go through it or not. You've still got this new beginning coming up here. Right, now on to 2 cards from the Dishonored deck. Sorry, I'm just going to break this really fast because I've been sick and I've still got study to do. So with the Dishonored deck, this is... I'm just trying to think. Hanged Man, yeah. So yeah, from that decision and the choice, it's going to feel like everything's just been flipped on its head, like upside down sort of situation. But you do have the King of Wands to back you up, so this is going to be someone over the age of 21, and they're going to be really good at making decisions not based on emotions. So that's a good thing. So, but they're not saying they do have a temper, but they've got quite a fiery personality going behind them as well. But this person here is going to help you adjust and move on with this new choice. Right, card cards. So, straight off the bat, with this decision, this new beginning, everything, it's going to feel like you just want to fly away. Like just drop it and go. But don't. No running, no anything like that. It's a good choice. It's going to make you spread your wings, so to speak, giving you new opportunities, and it brings in like good light energy, so it's something that you need. So this decision is a really good choice. It's going to bring a lot more positive energy into your life. Okay. And on to clear cards from the cloud deck also. So gravitation, obviously that's been keeping your feet down on the ground. Don't get your head in the clouds sort of thing. Don't let that sort of stuff distract you from what you need to do. Because here, this is what I call my wild card, so it can mean pretty much anything. I'm just trying to, next to gravity though, with the stars and elements, it's basically saying to keep yourself definitely grounded, because you do have like, you've got a whole bunch of lovely light energy coming your way in April, so it's going to be really, really good for you. So yeah, and ending up on Once Upon a Midnight Jury, creativity, genius, writing, expression, artistic flow. So basically it's your creative side coming through. So despite everything that's happened down here coming into it. You're still going to have time to be that creative self, be it like through cosplay, fanfic writing, drawing, painting, something artistic, knitting, sewing, along that sort of line. It's just going to be a good month for you to come through it. It's going to end with you jumping onto this creativity. You're going to have new ideas to do it. But yeah, so that is group 1. Thank you. Okay, so this is group 2. Just gonna pan through. So welcome you guys. This is your reading for April. So we just go up there, show little casts. So just like I told group 1, I don't have like proper filming equipment to do this, so it's been done on my phone. So I have to put my phone down and flip the cards out because I've only got 2 hands. But here we go. So we're gonna start your April off with what we call the apprentice card. So that is not saying a new position or a new job or anything like that, but it's working under someone to better yourself, to get more experience and go from there. So with that, it's going to cause a little bit of stress that you're going to need to let some emotions out and balance yourself out. That's what the star is telling me anyway. But the star is a good card, so it's just that the release of that negativity that you kind of need. So you just need to let that sort of negativity go. If it's causing you some stress, have a good cry, that sort of thing. You need to let it out because you can't just let it keep building in. Being that apprentice card and everything like that, it's just going to be a lot of stress and maybe not quite agreeing with other people in the area. Right, onto our little Dishonored section. So we've got twins. They are it's a Wheel of Fortune card next to Queen of Cups. So with the Wheel of Fortune, that is you're beginning like with the apprentice card. It means you're gonna be experiencing a whole bunch of cycles of repeating situations while you're training. But the outcome is definitely worth it. So you're going to feel like you've done it like a million times, but that is worth it. It's that repeating sort of cycle that you've got going on. So Queen of Cups is it's the emotional outcome. So that's the same as the star. So it's going to be in this like new sort of apprentice-y situation. Like you have to let out that cry, but you've got this person here. So like a water element person who is going to be there for you over the age of 21. Could be male, could be female. I'm not actually getting a gender specific right now. I'm just getting someone that's quite sturdy, quite emotionally stable, that you're going to have a little cry to, and it's just going to be good. Right. Onto card cards. So with the Wheel of Fortune, we've got the card card version of Wheel of Fortune. So it's basically telling you, yep, it's going to be like a repeating cycle while you're training. It has to be done. There's no ifs, no buts about it. It's just going to keep going, and you're going to keep training, and it's just going to be repeating and repeating and repeating. And it's going to feel like it's just like this darkness is swallowing you up. But it's not all bad, sort of thing. Because right here we've got like Sakura. So I don't know if you guys watch Cloud Card, like the Cloud Card. Can't get to Sakura. Yep, I can't say it. But no, she is like that positive sort of person. So sort of like repeating what's down here with her is that this is this person coming in, and they're going to be like that good support, and they're going to be there throughout your entire like apprenticeship training thing for this month, and you're going to need them. So it could be a mate, it could be someone else, but just someone that you need to let your frustrations out on, or not on, but to, and they'll be there for you, they'll support you, that sort of thing. So the Siege card is like, it's coming into fruition. It's like you're finally able to capture all this training, all this experience, and to put it to use. So you're just taking it all, you're trapping it, and you're using it. Cause there we go, Poseidon's daughter right on the end. You have been given everything you need. So with this training, this apprenticeship, whatever you're going into, pays off in the end. So yeah, that is group 2, Cass. Okay, so this is group 3. I'm just going to pan through. Excuse my K-pop playlist in the background while I do this. So as I told the other groups, I don't have any fancy cameras. I'm just filming this on my cell phone. So yeah, so I have to put it down and then flip the cards out and then I'll start recording, sort of thing. So group 3, so this is group Dean. Which is ironic, really, given a couple of the cards coming through here. So if you see, you've got the Lovers right here and the Lovers again. So that's double in this one here. So the Lovers is basically, it's picking a choice. So you're starting out in April by having a choice that you need to pick. So what you have to do is you have to pick what your heart and soul want. Don't pick what you physically need or financially need. It's got to be what you want on the inside, not what is required on the outside. So yeah, so the fact that it's popped up twice is like a double whammy. So follow your heart, follow your soul, because you've got a little Ace of Coins in there. So this is a new beginning coming up. So another one of the groups also had a new beginning. So financially, you're going to be fine. You may not feel like you're fine and wanting to pick the best financial option or choice that's coming up. Don't do it, because financially it's a new start sort of thing. So you're going to have money coming in April. So you don't need to worry about what you need financially. It's just what you need to support you, like in your heart, your soul, that sort of emotion. Because the fact that it's come up here with Weeper, which is also the Lover's card, and what is that? Man on Stilts is the Empress. So the Empress is setting your boundaries. It's normally like a fertility, pregnancy type card, could be, but in this situation I'm not getting that. I'm just getting more of something, a seed that you've planted maybe last month or a year or so ago, of beginning of something. It's starting to grow, it's starting to come into fruition. So maybe you started a new job like a year or 2 years ago and you're like feeling kind of done and you're over it and you want to just quit. Basically don't, because it's nearly sorted, it's nearly done, it's growing, and you're getting there. So keep at it. Right, the Clark cards. So you got water, a lot of water, and events moving fast. So in April, you're going to feel like an emotional wreck for some reason. I think it's this decision that you have to make, and like, just, the cards are a guideline. I mean, you don't have to listen to them, but to me they're telling me to pick what your heart wants. And I know you want to do that, but emotionally you're like, oh, but I really need to do this and I really need to do that. No, just pick what your heart wants. Don't pick what your head wants. Because this month is going to fly by, which is what the Dash card is. Because if you don't, yeah, you've got more emotions and then having to keep the secret choice away from people. So that's what Akiho is. It's that hidden, unknown secret. So you're hiding something from someone else that you shouldn't really be hiding it from, but you kind of need to at the moment, because emotionally you're not ready to spill everything. But this month is going to go by pretty fast. I feel like it ties in, like the events, like something happens and it's really, really fast, goes through fast, causes like a whirlwind of emotions, and something happens that you kind of like have to keep a secret from someone, just because emotionally they probably won't be able to handle it. At the end of the month, what you've got, you inspire trust and confidence. Despite that it's right next to a little secret card, it's a secret that needs to be kept. But yeah, you inspire trust and confidence in others. So that is your April. Okay, so this is group 4. Welcome. So I'm just going to pan through this. So this is group Charlie. Once again, like I told the other groups, sorry about doing it this way. I have to put my phone down to record and such, because I don't have fancy cameras and I don't have money for that sort of stuff. So we're starting out the month on King of Coins, which is a financial situation where you've got to hang on to some money right now, and you don't really want to, you just kind of want to go out there and just spend it on this, that, and the other thing. Things that you feel like you need at the moment, but they can wait. You just got to hang on to this money for some reason. It's telling me that you've got to hang on to it, hold it, because something important is coming up. Right next to it is the Ace of Wands, which is a new beginning. So it's a fire sign, obviously. Sorry, my brain just slowed down there. So whatever's happening with you right now, it's causing you like a bit of pent-up anger and aggro. So you're going to have to let that go when your new beginning kicks off sometime in April. Right, and then on to our Dishonored deck, which is really, really easy to read. So you've got the High Priestess and Ace of Swords. So the Ace of Swords is just confirming it is a new beginning month for you. So something new is coming up. It's okay, the last guys had double lovers, so you guys get double ace. With the High Priestess in the middle. So that just means spiritually you're going to be aware this month. So certain things, it's like trust your intuition this month, for sure. So, for example, you could be saying, oh, I do feel sick, I don't want to go into work, whatever like that. You could probably just go, okay, yeah, I'll just take the day, and then something at work will happen and go down, and that's a trust your intuition sort of situation. That glad that you went there for it. But yeah, right next to the new beginning. So new beginning, it's a start of something new this month for you guys. Right, onto the clear cards. So we've got the dark and the silent. So it feels like last month for you guys was quite a dark month. It's like stuff just kept happening. It's like it may not have just happened to you, it may happen to everybody. But yeah, it happened, and it's just caused you, not to say that you're a dark person, you've just been in a dark place for about a month, and it just kept piling on. So it's made you just want to like shut your mouth and just not comment on anything that's been going on, and that's a fair call, and you kind of need to do that right now. But yeah, so last month has just caused you to do that, but you don't have to be silent this month. You can start to speak out a little bit more, find someone to talk to, because you definitely need to get it off your chest. Right, right here, this is the appear card. So whatever happened to you last month just kind of appeared out of nowhere, and it's caused some self-reflection with the mirror card. So that's what this month is about. It's about coping with what happened last month and how suddenly it appeared, and then reflecting back on what happened. So self-reflection, figuring out what you want and where you want to go. You can do so like meditation, or try some manifestation for some more positive energies and positive influences in your life. But yeah, with the mirror card, that's what it is. It's manifesting, meditation, and self-reflection. Right, and you're ending. The month on Pose Brave Light. You will not let fear stop you this time. So yeah, so that's how your month is going to end. So head up, keep going. It may have been a scary month last month, but this month is going to be much better. Cool.